Yeah, the entire Midwest, Northern Plains are all going to see some really summertime warmth, heat too, as you could even call it too, getting well up to the 90s all the way to the Rockies, where the West Coast is going to start feeling more of a storm system that's coming on shore. So they'll get all the rain, even some mountain snow eventually, and the cooler temps. We're going to be stuck in this pattern at least through Sunday and then start seeing some changes too. So this is more what you would expect towards the end of August type conditions. Now overall, I mentioned that little bit of disturbance here working its way through that could develop, it is developed some cloud cover. It's going to work its way through the area later tonight. Not expecting any shower activity. It's trying to pick up some of this, but a lot of this is just too dry at the surface to actually get through the area. So that'll come through overnight. The bigger story with the temperatures going overnight are they're going to be milder, pretty much in the 60s. Not far actually from where our average high temperature is too. So that's what will be the difference going in. So another mild, warm start to your Friday, if I can say it there. Then it's going to be upper 80s, potentially near 90. The wind turns around, picks up a little bit, but not too bad on the wind side yet. The clouds that will be there in the morning, more sunshine later in the day too, but overall very almost record level temperatures. And look at these lows going into Saturday, mid to upper 60s, and that'll repeat itself going into Sunday. So very warm and even breezy overnight too. So that's going to be quite a story going into Saturday too, with temperatures then easily getting well back up into the 80s. The big story on Saturday, the wind starts picking up. We could see some gusts, and I'll show you that in a minute. Gusty winds with it coming through. Going back to the record temperatures for both days. Now, it looks like Friday, close call. I don't know if we'll quite get up to these numbers. We have to get up to about 91 for La Crosse, about 89. It's within reach. We'll see. It's a better likelihood we're going to see some records, or at least tie it on Saturday, given the record temperatures are more in the upper 80s instead of around 90. So we could see a couple days of that too going on. Now Sunday, as I mentioned, we're going to see a little bit of cool down there. You can see still mild, very mild in the 80s. Cloud cover will start increasing. The winds definitely will be strong once again because we do have that front that'll be approaching. So that's why the temperature difference there between Saturday and Sunday is some clouds that'll start coming into the area too. So going into Monday, going back to work, you can see there, we're right back to where we almost should be. And you can see definitely where the front is. It's all across northern Illinois right now where they're sitting still in the 80s. We're more in the mid to 60s, which is close to average, 50s to the north. So that's what we're going to go, more October-like conditions for next week. Now, speaking of the winds, there's your winds, potentially over 35, especially as you go further out to the west towards northern Illinois, let's go northern Iowa. Those areas could see it. We'll see these winds in the afternoon gusting to 30. Now at night still, they will be gusting in the 20s, so it will be breezy as night, as I mentioned, going into Sunday. And Sunday, we're going to see them even get potentially a little stronger, so we could see gusts maybe approaching 40 at times too, especially in the afternoon time frame. Something to keep in mind of if you have outdoor activities with that wind that'll be out there, because it's all associated with that front that'll be coming through. It's not a lot of moisture associated with this front. We'll see some precipitation come through Sunday night into Monday morning, early Monday morning. There is another opportunity to see some precipitation going into Monday night as this boundary kind of stalls right to the south. So south of I-90, you might see actually more rain developing once again Monday night into early Tuesday. Areas to the north probably won't see much, but overall, not a lot of precipitation with this front, regardless of where it ends up. The bigger story next week is those temperatures and the overnight lows. I think we're going to see a lot more areas get into the 30s into Wednesday morning, which we should be getting close to a lot of areas to their first frost if you've already seen it. So something to keep in mind as we go to the middle of next week. But the big story is record heat, some wind, precipitation, and then we're back to October-like weather.
Back into the swing of things.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Greg.